Last month, Apple announced that 3 of their upcoming computers will be using their new M1 chip, the first of their in-house Apple Silicon line to be featured in their laptop devices. The new MacBook Air, Mac Mini, and MacBook Pro will feature the M1 SoC, which stands for System on a Chip. Typically, a computer has its components, such as the central processing unit and the graphics processing unit, spread out across a motherboard. The M1 houses those components in one chip. A benefit of this system is that it takes up less space. This is why SoC is seen in the iPhone and Apple Watches. SoC design also allows the components to interact with each other faster. It's like they'd be going to a different room in an apartment versus going across the street. And being in the same building, so to speak, all 8 of the M1 CPU cores can divide tasks between themselves as you work. The cores are evenly split between performance and efficiency. Tasks with high computational requirements go to the performance cores, and lighter tasks go to the efficiency cores. The goal is for the computer to handle a greater volume of tasks overall. Along with integrated memory built into the chip, Apple is claiming this higher level of performance comes at a lower power draw. They are confident the M1 has, quote, the world's best CPU performance per watt. The Apple event has one of my favorite things in data videos, which is what I like to call a kindergarten graph. They say M1 is leagues above the competition, but their only metric is that at 10 watts the M1 is better in performance, and high performance is better, obviously. I can make a graph like that. Here is the industry's most noteworthy chocolatey hazelnut spread. And here is legume sauce. As you can see, in the toast department, it exceeds in decadence by a margin of value. Reviews are just coming in for the new M1 devices, and most I've read praise the major improvements in performance and battery life, so unflattering graph aside, this might be the real deal. One drawback we know for sure is that not all apps are going to work on these new chips. It could be a while before your favorite third-party apps are available on the new system. A notable temporary loss is the Adobe Creative Cloud. Most apps have an ambiguous 2021 release date, though Lightroom and Photoshop are set for this year. As a videographer, Adobe is a sticking point for me, so I would pass on the MacBook Pro until those apps are functional. And if you're looking for those classic Intel sporting Macs, you can find them on Techable.com. We sell refurbished MacBooks, Mac Minis, and more. Check out our link in the description. But before you head out, click subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of more tech tips and news from Techable. Stay informed out there, friends.